President, let me take care of some housekeeping things briefly. Some of our benefactors, and we want to thank all of the benefactors and all of the co-sponsors. They are listed in your book, and we ask you to look at them and look at that and see who they are. And we sincerely thank the benefactors who gave a monetary contribution to help offset the cost. And we sincerely thank the co-sponsors for lending the name of their organization and the credibility to our effort here today. There are some people who did not make it into the book, but we wanted to recognize them and thank them. They are benefactors. Ms. Michael Smith, we thank her. The Atlantic City Rotary, we thank her. And for the co-sponsors, the National Action Network South Jersey chapter, we thank them. Normally, it's the practice of the program that you thank people at the end of the program. I want to depart a little bit from that while I can and thank everyone in the beginning. We want to thank our musical directors. You're going to hear from them. You've already heard from the choir, a very good and beautiful choir. We want to thank them for their attendance and their performance. We want to thank the speakers of the day for her message. You're going to enjoy her message when it comes to you, and also Reverend Matthews. We want to thank her in advance. We want to thank the gentleman who did the slideshow as you came in, and our accompanist here, Linda T. We have two things that we're just going to deviate slightly from the program, but I know that you will bear with us. There was a young man who was from Atlantic City, who has deep roots in Atlantic City, who happened to be the pilot of United Flight 175, which was the second plane that flew into the World Trade Center. His name was Victor Saraceni. We are very pleased and honored to be privileged to have his mother with us today, his niece. Everyone is a special guest, but these are extra special guests. And we have a special presentation that we're going to make to them. I'm going to ask Rabbi Krause and Reverend Matthews, who are the co-chairmen of this event, and myself to join me as we make this presentation. Can you hear me back? Yes. This is presented on behalf of the Bridge of Faith, Reverend Matthews, Rabbi Krause, and myself to you in honor of the Son's sacrifice. We love you and make tribute. I'll let you in on a little secret. Every event like this has more things that happen in the back than happen in the front. And in the back, earlier today, Cantor Ralph Lauren, who's a good friend of mine and a very talented fellow, we had a conversation about the length of the program. And I told Barbara Altman on her program in front of her thousands of listeners that we would start exactly on 3, at 3, and we would be out by 4. Ralph Lauren, being a very wise and learned man, said, Khalil, I've seen these kind of programs before, and invariably they go long. I said, Ralph Lauren, with all due respect, we're going to start on time, we're going to move the program, and we will be out by 4. I had an extra added incentive because my secondary boss, who was my daughter, said that the tennis match starts at 4. So I'm going to ask you to join me in a friendly competition. As you know, G comes before S in the alphabet. And I'm going to ask you to put S before G. And if you see Goran looking at his watch, smiling, you harder for Shabazz. Moving forward for our program, we're going to have a young lady who has been in the Atlantic City area for a short while, but has affected us all with her energy and her focus on serving people and spreading the word. She is going to bring a message, and that is Reverend Roselia P. Matthews, our other co-chairman from Salem United Methodist Church in Pleasant. Reverend Matthews.